So at this point, you come to the realization that it's a success. You're buying a bigger warehouse, well, renting a bigger warehouse, more office space. You're buying new equipment. You're hiring people. Things are rocking and rolling.
Dude, three years in, we're 4 rigs deep.
Yeah.
You know, we've moved twice at that point. We literally were about to buy our own property, and it's like it just kept piling on, right? So you go almost 3 years debt free, right? We're bringing in enough money with enough substantial growth and enough hard workers to pay for our equipment. Dude, 3 years in, we basically have quadrupled since then and stayed at 4 rigs. Right. We started having to bring outside talent. But it just got so monotonous, and I got stuck. Right. I got stuck in like a time warp.
What's the next level? How do I make this bigger?
Right.
It's an endless pursuit.
And it is, because my background is taking companies from 0 to 15 million a year. I've been in mom and pops where they start off 500,000 on average in income, and I leave 15 million in income. Like, this is what I'm good at, you know? So it's like I walked into this not believing in myself. Next thing you know, we've done 20 million in revenue, right? I could not prepare myself for that, right? Because that was bigger than any success I ever had with anybody else I ever worked for. And I had nobody behind me to catch me while I was falling.
Yeah.
Dude, I fell in a deep, dark depression, right?
It's consuming.
Dude.
It takes all of you.
Dude, I got massively consumed.
You're trying to one-man show it.
I did. And it's like I kept picking up the pieces, right? Picking it up, right? I picked up the pieces at work, but my wife kept picking up the pieces at home. You know how many times I had to tell my kids, tomorrow. We'll do that tomorrow. We'll go there tomorrow, right? I'll read you a book tomorrow, right? And then you learn on the flip side how many times your wife had to tell your kids that why daddy's not home, right? How do you tell your kid daddy's at work every day, right? They get to the point where like, does daddy even live here? You know what I mean? Like, and I tried to have the most amazing relationship with my boys, but if it wasn't my wife, dude, I don't know what kind of relationship I would really had. She, you know, she never lied to him, but she never really like said, hey, daddy's like a workaholic, right? You know, daddy's an entrepreneur stuck in the wrong views.
Chasing success.
Right.
And it's a never-ending bar of success.
Right.
You reach one level, you want the next. You reach that level, you want the next.
Exactly. So now I'm 18 years right now. I'm sitting here 18 years in this industry, right? I've got 12 years on my own. And
12 years and $20 million of a book of business.
yeah. And I'm like,
That's huge.
And I'm still looking at what's the next level. But guess what? 4 months ago, 5 months ago, dude, my life changed. I got hit by a freight train, dude. Spiritual freight train, right? God's like, dude, I'm going to give it to you, but I'm going to take it away. So literally the last 3 years, I've just been battling myself. You know, my own deep, dark thoughts, right? Stuck in just like a shell of a human.
Which most people, well, not most, but a lot of people go through. But when you're managing this huge thing, it's got to be that much more taxing.
It is, because guess what? Remember when I said my heart is my biggest downfall? Well, I care about the people that work for me.
Yeah.
Right? If I fail, they're going to fail, right? They can go get new jobs, right?
They fail, their families fail.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know, we pride ourselves on people sticking around because we take care of them. You know, I got, you know, betrayed. I got, you know, run over, abused. Like, when I say abused, it's not physical abuse, but it's like, Walter will do it. Walter would do it. Walter would do it. You know, because I would, right? Nobody else would take the extra, you know, time to do that type of stuff.
Right.
And sure, it may be more successful in their eyes, but then they abuse you, right? And so, but that started happening here too, right? You get to the employees start abusing you, right? To the point where they know that you have such a good heart that they can, you know, wreck your shit. They can, you know, start
Take advantage everywhere they can.
right. You know, we ran into so many hardships after year 3. Like, you know, we had $100,000 theft in 1 year.
Right.
right? We started having equipment stolen.
Just because you were so trusting.
Yeah. Right. So, but that's where the abuse comes from, right? So the people close to you start abusing you, right? But you're a shell of a human. You're not paying attention. You know? So in the last 4 or 5 months, dude, when my life has changed, I'm like, I got to do a podcast. I need to help save people from the mistake that so many people like me make.
Right.
Right.
Share your knowledge.
That's what it's about. You know, you can do $20 million, right? But I didn't feel fulfilled.
Yeah.
I didn't feel anything. You know, I could literally buy.
Which is so big because people, you know, we get lost in thinking that once I get this money, I'll be happy. That's
Right.
everything. That's
Right.
all. That's all I need.
And
you get there, and it's not what you thought it was.
No.
It's,
but you don't know, right?
No.
Because you're stuck.
right.
You know, because you start getting. It's like think about your work history, right? You go get a job. Let's just say the guy gets a job at Taco Bell, right? It's easy for him. He actually likes the people that are around him. He gets in a groove.
Fast food were some of my favorite jobs.
Right?
They're fun.
Yeah, you go stick some food in the back.
Messing
end,
around,
you know?
you get free food.
Dude.
They're just
Subway
not
Jared,
financially
Subway
rewarding.
Jared was bullshit because I got fat working at Subway, dude. Like I put on like 30 pounds eating Subway.
You're eating a foot of bread
right.
with every
yeah,
sandwich.
exactly, exactly. I'm like, dude,
There's no way that's happening.
I'm like, okay, if he's doing a 6-inch, he's
Yeah.
lying, right? He's
Right.
he's doing like
There's no way. No one's full off
he
a 6-inch.
did surgery. You know what I mean? Like
I got so much on my plate, you know I can't wait. Bet I hit my line and that's my money on the way. I did all my exercise.